Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go here in Baltimore. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Well, I think we both knew, Mike, coming into the game that special teams would play a big role, but I don't think either of us expected it to play itself out on the opening play of the game. I mean, what a return. That would have been something. He takes that all the way. What a start.
Taking off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Pass complete to the veteran Nelson Agholor. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. First and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And this will be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. It's 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. Hurts will work here from the pistol. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion.
Touchdown. Touchdown.
On 4th down, the snap comes to Hurts. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
It's the dog ticket.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one on.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete. Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
What's the word, brother?
Not much, man. Just called me and said there was a whole bunch of police and shit outside the store.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Man, what you want to say?
On the give, here's Henry. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He got his own daughter. He got a bad box.
What kind of boxes he got?
Amazon. She was an Amazon. Yes.
She just like the boxes that come from Amazon?
No, she like the boxes that come for her.
Bateman is the motion man.
I'm
trying to throw here with Jackson.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Damn, bro, you said
it's not
just hella police activity at the store?
For this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean,
was y'all open? Y'all wasn't open today, was you?
Around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
This one's to his big tight end, Uzama. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. So Goedert, the tight end, comes in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he will score. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
I gotta do this.
I'll just point back to the This,
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away.
we was doing a 20,
And
but
no
they
chance
scheduled
to
her
return this
C-section
one.
for Wednesday.
Through the end zone for a touchback.
And you say Nicole ended up getting a C-section?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to. Now, Jackson. Down the field, he's got Aguilar. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Jackson looking to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. Well, after the failures of the first and second down, you got to look now at your third down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium's counting on. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Hurts to the air on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Here's first and 10. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Here's second and 2. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion.
Hey, 73.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. A pass caught by Saquon. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. A field goal. No gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is brought in at the 10. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Not only do they convert on 4th down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
We scoring. If he land, we scoring.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts again. It's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see if we come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They face second down and 7. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Hurts working in the pistol. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
Oh, he missed it.
Third down. That ball incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to be fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the handoff, running left is Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They'll go again here with Henry. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at third down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. And he's not going to get there again. Same player, same result. No gain, and now it's 4th down.
Great job with the pressure up the middle on 3rd and 1, Mike. When that back has to make someone miss in the backfield, that's all they need to throw off the timing. He's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage. This defense holds him to no gain, brings up 4th down. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback.
And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
You can see right off the bat, when he hits his back foot, the quarterback is under immediate pressure, Mike. Good decision moving up in the pocket, trying to make something out of nothing. And ultimately, I think he's pretty fortunate just to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. They'll motion over Flowers. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Jackson out of the pistol. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Here's Jackson. Coming up.
He called this shit? What's going on here?
And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. He gets the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
I catch that, but I couldn't catch the fucking shit. I'm in the front.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
I wasn't shit, bro. And it was man. That's some bullshit.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Jackson. There's a throw
That's
right
the
side.
gayest shit ever, bro.
Gonna be
Making my
incomplete.
players do that shit.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Shit, man. Shit made me so fucking
And it's going to
mad,
set
dog.
up 1st and goal.
Good job.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. And he's in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. Point after now from Tucker. It's up and through. And the Ravens will get out in front 17-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown.
Oh, the touchdown if your ass
all
wasn't
the
in the
way
way.
up to the 45-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On first down, it's Hurts. The open receiver is Dotson. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. To the air again. Hurts. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete.
Hey, GB's my guy. This running bullshit.
Let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to try it here again. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ardarius Washington. And the Ravens are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are...
No, I'm playing to win. I'm kicking field goals. I'm punting. If it's crazy, I'm doing all this shit. I'm done. I'm not playing like a goddamn rich. What time is it, y'all? It's 8 o'clock. Oh, buddy. I'm about to eat that.
Pink pigtails. Now that's a trick. The princess is playing save the day. I think you look great in hot pink pigtails. And the winner is
From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough.
This nigga playing New England. That shit crazy. If I lose to New England. If I lose to New England. You might as well quit now. You should have got the Cowboys. Had a better chance.
The sun is shining on both of these teams. And we're off from Foxborough. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. 1st and 10 from the 41. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Kyle Duggar hauling him down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Let's go now. Ready.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here. Barkley can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They're going to try to run it in. Barkley.
Damn, that's crazy.
He's brought down for a loss.
That's fucking
Only this
nuts,
defense
man.
could
I
look
should
like
have
that on
fucking
every
scored
play,
trying to
Kate.
be
They
cool
were
and
angry,
shit.
motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
73. Great. Set.
Here's a give inside to Gainwell. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Once it became goal to goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. First and 10 from the 41.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's May. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. Neither side separating much so far. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They have it on second and short.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Come 19, come 19, go.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up.
They'll shit up.
And the Eagles
Come on, man,
get
quit
the
real
football
fast.
on the first turnover of the contest. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock. Trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw. And then
intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Patriots return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle is made. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go, set. Panther 11, Panther 11, Dragon 16. 18, Pioneer. Hut.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover. How about the effort on the other side, tracking down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Offense to the line for second down.
No, no, set. 63.
Hurts now from the gun. He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Oh,
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
What? That is something. She's on her back.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Finds his man. It's Javon Baker. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
some cheese ravioli.
To the air on
I'm
first
finna eat it.
down.
I'm waiting on my shrimp in the oven.
Oh, no, they
Just
get
quit,
it
family.
again.
Oh, God. Oh, what'd you say?
One stop.
I know I turned it off so it wouldn't burn my shrimp.
Inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really,
Go ahead, just give it on up, Big Daddy.
Right, you watch defensive coaches preach.
I'm talking to this fool on the game. He ain't trying to quit.
To get to the near sideline, everybody
So I
to get
can
a block.
eat.
And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down, so it's not a pick.
And he's going to score. Touchdown.
Yeah, man, I'm like that, man. Season 5 top 100, bro. I'm cooking at the same time, though, too, bro, and eating. And my daughter's got me sitting on the couch and my TV on the mantle, so I can barely see.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles stretch their
You playing on a handheld? What's that? Oh, yeah, my fault, yeah. Shout out to you, bro. That's dope. I didn't even know you could do that.
Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like.
No, I ain't never had one, though. I had one back in the day. I'm almost 40 years old, but I had a PS Pocket. PSP. Yeah.
They're out
I'm
and set.
old as
First
hell.
and 10.
How old are you, bro? You ain't that younger than me. I be playing niggas that's like 17. They be talking crazy shit. So you remember PS1 Madden, right? These little niggas don't even remember PS1 Madden. It's the quarterback, bro. It's the team versus the team, bro. I've been playing with the Eagles since like Madden 2020, 2021, one of them. And they won the Super Bowl, so it's just crazy. Yeah. But I'm a Steelers fan, but I like the way the Eagles, do they shit. All right, bro. God bless. Let's do it. Did I buck that hero? Shit, I ain't buck the hero. Let's see.
I'll watch this one too. You like you want to see it? Anything like you eat it, huh? Yeah. Whatever you eat. Everything designer, that's on me. I gotta get the hero before I go to bed, man. Alright? You okay? I'm good. Oh, you alright?
The moment I realized the job role was the right choice, I wasn't spending countless hours trying to figure out people's timesheets, trying to figure out what people did on jobs, and I really just had more time.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Nope.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in
I
motion.
know, but you already scary.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he
Oh,
will
you
not
know.
be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. On play action, Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Britton Covey now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
PT.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Can you give me a juice?
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did. All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. We are through one. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment.
Thank you, Gary.
Off the play fake, Hurts. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
Remember what this defense told us in our meetings this week, Mike. they don't think that they're necessarily going to be able to just stifle this offense play after play. They might have to give a little bit of bend, but they can't break. That sack, that is the defense not breaking. Down there near your own goal line, come away with the big play to see if they can keep points off the board.
He's got it at about the 8. To the goal line.
Awesome,
and
nigga.
in.
I ain't gonna lie.
And what a response by this offense. It's
Moss
not
and
easy
Cat.
taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down.
I just said I'd be Moss and Cats. That was nice.
March down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep
That shit
breath,
was
maybe get a
nice.
little confidence for your defense to go out and get a
Just
stop.
had to watch that one back.
They come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Oh yeah, man, it's on YouTube, so I'm trying to get my streams. I'm trying to get my my subscribers.
Come right back to tie it
So I gotta
at
do.
7.
Yeah, we streaming right now. It ain't shit though. It's probably about 2-3 people watching,
Each team one possession. Each
but we
team
still
a
streaming.
score.
It's gonna be on. It's gonna be on YouTube for life.
As they kick it off. And no chance to return this.
So
ball.
don't lose bad,
Through the
man.
end
I just
zone
lost
for
I just
four
lost an
touchdowns.
ugly game, man. I like that shit. So I gotta make it up. Sorry in advance. Nah, you gotta join my party.
From out of the gun.
Only on
They give it to
on
Barkley.
COD.
He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. To throw on second down is Hurts.
Oh, you gotta get that three.
Saquon Barkley. And they'll work this
You gotta
close
jump,
to a
Brady.
first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll spread the formation here. See what the call is on 3rd and inches.
Oh yeah, that's me. Why did I
And
move?
that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field,
Saquon,
accuracy of the
shit,
throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to
Who I
continue to
get?
search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
So these
2 minutes
pro.
to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. On
Larky.
first down, it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's
Get
brought
it down
down
low.
after a gain of 6
Get it
on
low.
first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Hurts.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very
That's
least, it
golden.
stops the clock.
That's a good
Catch
play.
your breath, get back in the
Oh,
huddle, and this next play, it's going to be a
no, that's a good play, bro.
Big time play with Hurts and Brown. 35 yards.
It's a good play for sure.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Hurts again.
Okay.
To the end zone there, but
Oh, you ain't even believe that one.
he was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Again, Hurts.
You ain't even believe that one.
Back to the sideline and intercepted.
That boy so cold. Man.
Corner.
Season
So
5
you
top
find
100.
yourself entering the red zone.
Roll back to
Like, it's
100. That's what
hard
the
to
stream
not
say
start
right now.
envisioning
Roll
scoring a
back
touchdown.
to
Well, that
top
interception,
100.
it
Let's
changes
get it.
everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6.
Oh yeah, this a tutty. Oh yeah, this a tutty. Oh yeah, he a man too. Oh, this a
Comes
tutty.
in motion.
Oh, this a tutty. A 98-yard tutty.
From his end zone, it's Hurts. That's caught downfield.
98-yard tutty. I called it. He ain't catching him. He fast. That boy from Alabama. Alabama to Bama. Alabama to Alabama. caught it.
yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Yeah, we don't acknowledge that Sooner shit.
A huge play there. They
Roll
go
Tide for
in
life.
the air. We only see a few
Let's go,
touchdowns of that
Jalen.
length all year. They go from backed up to in the
Oh, yeah,
end zone
but you
for a
got the team.
touchdown.
You
It
familiar
is,
with the
Mike. In
Bama to
this
Bama.
case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Let's get it.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
No chance.
The return team gonna let that
Game
one
will go
through
good.
the end zone. It's a touchback.
You take off on it, motherfucker.
1st and 10.
Yeah, we checking
Man
them
in motion
outside shit.
is Smith. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. Down the left sideline. And they are not going to catch up to
Nah,
him.
dude.
He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Using
Okay.
the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg,
This
it's
shit,
your old
excellent.
position. You're very familiar with that. That
This
catch
shit
and
down
carry.
was
What an ability
best tight
for your
end
tight
in the
end to
league.
take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my
It's
game,
a toss-up.
but we're seeing
Andrews
so
or-
many
and
tight ends
Andrews
around
or
the
Goddard.
league Who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. He'll get this up to the
That's all game,
28-yard
man.
line. Nice place for the drive.
I still get a field goal. It's cool. We still get this field goal.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion.
That field is lovely.
Hurts to the air on 1st down.
Look at that field is
Taking
lovely.
a shot
That's a teddy.
downfield for Smith.
That's a teddy. He ain't touching him. He ain't
And
touching
he'll be
him.
taken down.
Oh,
And the offense will elect to burn a timeout.
He didn't
5
score that.
seconds remaining in this second quarter.
Bama to Bama. It's a Bama thing. You feel me?
So after the big play to
You
start,
know we getting in there. You know
now
what it
we
is.
have 1st and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short.
You know what it is. We getting in there. I don't
Here
know
now,
what you
2nd
talking
down
about.
and goal. On play action, here's Hurts.
That's crazy. Why you play action?
Incomplete. They
Why
say
you
no
play
to the
action?
field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing.
Damn, that's
As this
crazy.
first
Oh,
half
damn,
comes to
that's
an end.
crazy.
Coach,
It's
thank
cool,
you.
it's cool.
Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the
I'm just trying to
kickoff
make
of
my
the
stream
second
pop.
half.
It's cool.
Here's Gainwell to return.
Let's go, man. Go fast.
Good return here. Brings it up
Get
to the
past that 30. That boy
33-yard line.
fast.
They'll break the huddle.
That
Coming up now
Bama to
for
Bama
1st
shit
and 10.
crazy, bro. You gotta get on that.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job.
See you on that now, huh?
Just
You
as
said,
the
I'm
ball was
gonna
arriving. And it'll be second
do it
down.
myself. I see you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna switch it up, man.
A handoff, running left. It's Barkley.
Why they suck me into that tackle like that? Yeah, I don't like that.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
That Bama boy going crazy.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field.
What was that?
As they try to
What
break
was
the tie.
that, Chuck? Hey, bro, you outselling the game, bro.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive
Selling this
play call to
motherfucker.
start this second half. I think anytime you
For
find
cheap.
yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next.
Selling this hoe
In
for
this case,
cheap.
it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play
Selling
design
it,
there.
man. It's crazy.
Here's Elliott for the extra point.
I'm really selling this motherfucker. This nigga really.
The kick is good.
Alright.
And the Eagles have
What up,
broken the
YouTube?
deadlock as they move out to
They
a
chilling,
21
man. They tired of me
14
losing.
lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Gainwell to return. And he'll be brought down
God
right
damn,
around
bro.
the 25-yard line.
Come on, shit, bro. You fucking up, dog.
Running from the pistol with Barkley. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 35. Play action. Here's Hurts. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is
Say he really
incomplete.
can't fuck with me.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike,
I
is
say
that
he
you
really
can
can't fuck
slow
with you,
the pass
Chad.
rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass
No,
concepts
Chad,
to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. And in motion is Brown. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that
Trying
boy,
to catch the
he a
defense
monster,
off
ain't he?
guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
A second down throw for
That
Hurts.
Bama boy is cold. What a
That's to the sideline.
Hey, man.
Intercepted.
what a fucking flag at fucking. You know what you was doing, bro. Come
really
on.
had their way on the ground. They got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if
Oh, Barkley has fumbled.
What type of fumble is that?
Teammates. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the
Come
NFL
on, man. Hey,
on
man.
EA Sports.
I'm talking about like that with the Madden shit, bro.
Here's a
Come on.
2nd and 6. I'll run up the middle with Barkley.
Good vision. Good vision. I like that.
First down on that gain up to the 25-yard line.
I really do like that, bro.
Now Hurts.
Oh my God.
Open man.
I know.
Downfield is Smith.
I got you, gang. This shit.
And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this
You say what, bro?
fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in.
What's the?
So following the score, here comes
Nah, for
Elliott
sure, bro.
to kick this one away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
That's so, bro.
Here's 1st and 10. So got it. The tight end comes in motion. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. Now here's another ball.
GG's, my dude. GG's, guy.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances.